Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 2 of my PCS series. Today's video is going to be on how I go about researching schools and trying to find what school district is going to be the best for our children. If you don't know, we have 2 kids with autism, and so finding the right school that suits their needs is extremely important to us, and that is how we actually determine where we look for a home when we are moving to a new place. If you haven't seen episode 1, that is explaining and going about how I actually go through the process of finding a home to rent. This video with the schools actually should have been the first video, but I had so many requests for how to find a house, so I did that one first. But if you guys are interested in learning on how I do this, I'm not promising it's always going to work for everybody, but so far so good. We've had really good luck with this method, and I will continue to do it. It is a lot of work, but stick around and we'll get right into it. Okay, so I do have my notes here. I've got like 2 pages of notes. So if you see me looking and reading, that's why, because I got to write stuff down. See video 1, notes are important. And this is actually my second time filming this video, because the first time my notes were so awful, I confused myself and nothing ended up making sense. So here I am again, take 2. Episode 2. Here we go. All right, you guys, I highly recommend that you get a notebook of some sort so you can write down all of your notes, and you will always know where they are. This is actually full of notes for a ton of different videos that I have, so I gotta find here we go. This one's mine. This girl runs on lattes and a dream. It's so cute. I really like it. My mother-in-law bought it for me a long time ago. So this is what I do. All right, here we go. First of all, you got to find out where you're going. So, all right, step 1, done, check. Okay, step 2 is you need to go to the wonderful Facebook. I know some people love it, some people hate it. I have a love-hate relationship, which maybe some more people do than not. But you are going to go on Facebook and join all the groups. So we're going to Fort Carson, Colorado Springs. So I joined the Fort Carson Army Wives, Fort Carson Spouses, Colorado Springs, whatever. Join them all. We want opinions. We're going to use these people and their experiences a lot. So, and you can make friends too. It's a good networking thing, and believe me, like, I literally haven't gone to Colorado yet, and I already have like 4 like lunch dates and people waiting to hang out. So put yourself out there, and here we go. All right, so we want to find people's opinions. So we're gonna go to these groups, and we're gonna put just a general basic idea out there. Hey, what are the best school districts in the area? And you're gonna get your handy dandy notebook. You're gonna start writing notes. And I make a chart. And this one is mine. We're just going for positive and negatives right now. So this is mine with all of the districts here, positive, negative, and we're just doing tally marks. So we can kind of get a basic idea of the most popular and the worst, where we're going to stay away from. But although one of them is a really bad, like, it says stay away, I still research, I still called them anyways, because I like to get my own opinions, and I saw why. But I like to do that on my own. So, all right, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so now what you're going to also have to do is make a list, sit down with your spouse, if not, if you're a single soldier, whatever. I mean, this can go for anybody, not even military, okay? So you need to think about what is going to be most important to you in a school. For us, special needs kids. We need a great school with great special needs programs. And this system can go for elementary, middle school, high school, doesn't matter. So Special needs. Are athletics super important? Is your son like a football star looking for a sports scholarship? Do you want a really good school with athletic programs? Or extracurricular activities? They have dance, drill, cheerleading. Like, what is that important to you? Because extracurriculars is also important when applying to college. They look for those types of things. Test scores. Your kid trying to get into an Ivy League school. So you got to figure out what is going to be the most important to you. You really want to know the nitty gritty about the schools and school districts. So make sure you have a clear vision of that. So now back to Facebook. So instead of the general, hey, what is the best school district in the area, we are going to be asking more specifics, like what is the best school district for kids with special needs, best school district for athletics, best school district for high test scores, things like that. Gotta be a little more specific. So you're gonna make another chart in your handy dandy notebook, guys. And all right, let's see, do I have mine in here? Did I look it up? I don't have it. What the heck happened to my... Okay. So, yeah, make a chart of... not like the same kind of chart. Just make notes, about the schools, and like listen to not just the people that are saying, district 3, district 6 or 12 or whatever. Like pay attention to those, but really pay attention to the people that actually leave a comment, because the people who kind of go above and beyond that leave a comment, they tend to be a little more concerned or have a stronger opinion about that school for some specific reason. So, and they are more likely to speak out. So pay attention to those people and make sure you write it all down. All right, so hold on. Let me get my notes. Notes. Okay, so from here, we are going to make another list. I know. So you're going to write down your top 5 school districts that you like. And you are going to go to all of their websites, and you're going to look for names of people that could, possibly help answer your questions. So, of course, I'm going to use special needs. I'm going to write down the names of the special education directors. A lot of times they help the director and the assistant director of that school district. You write down their phone numbers and email addresses. And you also need to write down a list of questions that you want to ask them. So for us, it was like, what are the class sizes? Are there caps on the classes? Because through my experience of talking to them, some of these schools, they're like, oh, there's no cap. There could be like 40 kids in one class with one teacher, and that's not acceptable in my book. So no. Transportation, do their districts offer transportation? And like the transportation, not just regular busing, do they have special needs busing? So that's super important to us, because that's also in our IEP. So that's something that we look for. Are the classes, are they self-contained classes where they're only like special needs? Are they gen ed only, or are they gen ed and get pulled out for specific reasons, therapies and stuff like that? What is their thoughts like on how they follow, following the IEPs that we are coming with? What type of discipline do they use? Do they have aides in the class, like one-on-one, to help them if they're in the gen ed class? So, think of the questions that you want to know and things that are important to you when you're looking for the school. So, all right, so now we are going to be looking at, you're going to make your list of your top 3 school districts, and you're going to go back to your Facebook groups, and you're going to ask them, what are the best elementary schools for special needs in district blank, 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 your top 3 districts. So again, handy dandy notebook, and you're going to start writing your notes. Make a chart if you need to, whatever, however you can organize your thoughts and know what you're doing. Because obviously, like right now, like I still feel like I'm a mess. I've redone this so many times and I'm still like, All right. So you write your notes, pay attention to the comments, not just the, the one-word names of schools, but the specific comments and people with like real experiences. Those are what's really important. And DM people if you they have like a comment of some sort and you want them to elaborate. Send them a private message and ask questions, because people are like, they are willing to tell you their story. Like, people want to be heard. If you don't, that's one thing I have learned about people. People just want to be heard. And so ask them and they will tell you. All right. So you're going to make your list of the schools, and then you're going to go back to the internet and you're going to write down phone numbers and email addresses if need be. And you're going to start making phone calls again. Usually, obviously, you're going to get the secretary. And I always ask the secretary questions. She will answer the best that she can. And if not, make sure you ask for a phone number or email for somebody that she thinks can answer all of your questions. So make sure you do follow up with these people, because it's really important. And, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, hold on. I think I'm getting sick. My throat hurts. Okay, so now we need to narrow down the schools. So write down your list of the top schools. So sometimes, if you're living a bigger city or something like that, there's going to be multiple schools in one district. So, one district can have like 5 elementary schools. So make sure you call all of those that you find worthy of your child and your time. So that is how you are going to narrow that down. And just make sure you highlight the key points for each school. And then you start looking for a house, guys. So it's going to be hard. Sometimes finding a house is hard. So that's why you actually need a list of like 2 or 3 school districts with schools that you actually like and think are worthy. And then that's how you refer to video 1 on how to find a house. I hope that makes sense, you guys. I know it's a lot of work. It's a lot of charts. It's a lot of notes. It's a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails. But make sure you guys follow through. If somebody you call does not have the answer, ask for a name or a number, a contact of some sort, of somebody that can answer your questions. You deserve answers to your questions. And these are our kids, you guys. Our kids spend more time at their school with their teachers than we do. Like, literally, it's kind of sad. Like, kids are in school for like 8 hours a day and they come home for like 3 hours, dinner, homework, bed. That's it. And then we start all over again. So finding a safe and happy, healthy place for our kids to go all day long to socialize and learn, and it's so important. So please always do your research and just set your kids up for success, guys. That is our ultimate goal, to give our kids exactly what they need to learn and be the best that they can. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I really, really hope that you guys found this somewhat helpful. I tried to be as organized and I don't know, helpful. I don't know. It's late, guys, and I've already filmed this twice. But if you guys have any questions, please leave it in a comment below. If not, follow me on Instagram. You can send me a DM there, and I will be more than happy to help in any way that I can. So that is all. I hope you guys are enjoying your summer, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.